There's a narrative that I hear all the time, particularly with my high achieving black women, where when they were young, they were noticeably smart. And so mom, dad, grandma, aunt, whoever raised them, sacrificed all the things to send them to the private school on the other side of town. So all their siblings went to the public school in their neighborhood, but because they were the smart one,
Right.
they went to the private school in the other town. And the messaging was, now, I'm going to send you to this private school, but you can't stand out. You've got to blend in because you know you're going to be the only little black girl in that classroom. And the minute you open your mouth, you say too much, you whatever, they're going to notice you and they're going to figure out a way to get you out of there. So you've got to be composed. You've got to be the smartest one. You can't be loud. You can't be aggressive. And that kind of conditioning stays with you. How do you, when you're young and you're developing a sense of identity, there's no way that that isn't becoming a part of who you are.
Yeah.
And you learn that it's safety because now you've gotten through these really great private schools, and then that led you to the Harvards and the Yales, and then you're in law school, and then, right? So now you're like, well, me being the composed, steady, quiet one is actually getting me somewhere.
Right.
So I'm going to keep doing that. But all the while, you're thinking to yourself, am I supposed to be here? If I speak up, are they going to recognize that maybe I'm not supposed to be? Like that just, you keep questioning over and over and over again. So you're right, that conditioning starts young, and it is a narrative I keep hearing over and over and over again. That exact one.
So how do you help your clients, patients get through that? Just because it's so common. I mean, if I hear it one more time, and for so long you think, oh, it's just me. But now we're all vocal. We're talking about it. We're out here getting the help, trying to do the work, peel back the layers, figure out what the hell happened, what's going on.
So you have to, I feel pretty fortunate in my life because I'll tell one little story really quickly.
Sure.
When I was a little kid, I was like seventh grade, so I was at a brand new Catholic school. The Catholic school I went to the first time was in my neighborhood. It was very diverse. Then we switched me to a different Catholic school for academic reasons. Like my parents wanted to challenge me more. And I ended up going to a Catholic school in a very white neighborhood. And I remember playing softball, and softball wasn't my jam, so I wasn't great at it, but I liked it.
Yeah.
And I was in the outfield and I dropped the ball. And the pitcher, who was this white girl, when I tell you she laid into me on that field, she yelled, she screamed, she told me that I was the worst. I mean, it was bad. And I was humiliated. I walked off the field looking for my dad because my dad was always at every game, every practice. And I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe she did that to me. And I was getting ready to cry. My dad looked at me and said, don't you ever let anybody talk to you like that ever again. He didn't comfort me. He gave me the lesson I needed.
Right.
And I took that with me. So I bring that up because one of the things I teach my women is that I know you have a voice. We're going to practice using it. Because that's part of the conditioning. You've literally been taught not to use your voice.
Yeah.
And so because you haven't been taught to use your voice, you don't trust it. You trust what you do on paper. You trust if you can cite the best legal research or talk about, advertising statistics or be in an architecture space and cite the correct dimensions. But to use your voice, you don't know how to do that, right? That emotional piece of you. And so I am really big on teaching women to use their voice. I'm also really big on helping women heal and tend to that little girl who didn't get to use her voice because she really wanted to. The little girl who went on the other side of town and had to be the composed one and just wanted to have fun and just wanted to make friends, she still needs soothing. So we got to take care of her too.